Hey everyone, welcome back for another whiskey review. I'm Antonio and today I'll be reviewing the George Dickel Tennessee Whiskey. This is the Superior number 12 recipe. See you guys in a bit. My name's Antonio, and we'll be tasting the George Dickel Tennessee Whiskey today, the number 12 recipe. This is whiskey spelled without the E, and it's a no age statement whiskey, but it does have a really nice amber color going on, as you can see there. This goes for about $25 depending where you are. I found it on sale for $22, and to be honest, I saw the price, I saw the number 12, and I thought it was a 12-year-old whiskey for 22 bucks. So that's what actually drew my attention. I picked it up and then I was like, it's just number 12, kind of like Jack Daniels does with their bottle. But anyways, yeah, it was a good price. I've never tried it, so I decided to pick it up. They did have the number 8, I believe it's what their entry-level bottle. But I was in the mood to drink something a little bit higher in ABV. And this is 90 proof, so 45% ABV, and like I said, it was the right price, the right kind of whiskey, and I haven't tried it, so I decided to give it a shot. So let's get on to the review. We'll go through the nose, the taste, and then the finish, and we'll add a little bit of water as we usually do, and then see what happens with that. So let's get on with the review. On the nose, I get, the first thing I get is like a very dusty leather kind of note. I get a cherry. There's like a light nutmeg kind of note there. I do get hints of vanilla in the very back, but that dusty leather note is like, that's pretty much what I get right up front. Let's move on to the taste. Let me tell you this right now. This is good stuff. Right up front, I get that black peppery note that I love so much. Right after that, I get notes of like tobacco. I get nutty flavors. I'd say there's some chocolate going on too. A little bit of mint in the very back. And this all has like a very nice creamy mouthfeel, so it's has a lot going on the taste, to tell you the truth. The finish is pretty short though. I get like a smoky, more of an ashy kind of note, and I wish it stayed a little bit longer with you, but I guess that's just your cue to take another sip. Cheers. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Let me add a little bit of water and let it open up for a little bit. I'm gonna do, I didn't really grab water that second time. I'll just do one drop. So on their website they talk about how George Dickel preferred to make his whiskey during the winter months because he just felt that it made a much smoother drinking whiskey, and he actually advertised it as mellow as Moonlight. So in order for them to stay true to that, what they do now is before they go through the maple charcoal filtration process, aka the Lincoln County process. For those of you that don't know, that's one of the requirements besides having to make it in Tennessee, is that they have to go through that filtration process, and they chill the whiskey before it goes through the process of filtration. So I guess technically it is a chill filtered whiskey, and I thought that was pretty cool. You know, they're doing something different than the Jack Daniels. This in fact is, I believe, the #2 best-selling Tennessee whiskey. So let's move on with the review with a little bit of water in the whiskey. Alright, on the nose I get more hints of vanilla now. It actually got a lot sweeter. So I get the vanilla more pronounced. There's sugar. There's like an orange peel kind of note. And some cinnamon, some sweet cinnamon. That's a very good nose with the water. Let's move on to the taste. Alright, so with water, that black pepper is still there. Surprisingly, because a lot of the times it either goes away or you barely taste it. But it's still there. And actually now, instead of a creamy mouthfeel, I get more like a silky kind of mouthfeel there. So the finish is still short. It's a little bit shorter than it was without the water. You still get the ashy kind of smoky note there, mixed in with some caramelized sugar sweetness. So that's, you know, it's another change that happened. That's pretty good. So my final thoughts on this whiskey is that it's a very good whiskey. It's well worth the sale price that I got it for. Even the $25. I don't think this is a bad whiskey at all. It tastes very different from the Jack Daniels, so I'm glad that not all Tennessee whiskey is gonna taste the same. So I'd say it was less sweet than the Jack Daniels, but it could be the ABV. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go get now the #8 and see what kind of flavor profile that has compared to the this one and the Jack Daniels. So I would say if you haven't tried this, definitely give it a shot. It's not gonna disappoint, especially if you like bourbons and American whiskeys for that matter. I'm pretty sure if you go to some kind of whiskey bar, they're gonna have this. So if you don't want to spend the $22, definitely give it a shot. I myself see myself picking up another bottle in the near future. But before that, I'm gonna have to get the #8 and like I said, compare that. So let me ask you guys, put in the comments below if you would like me to review the #8 recipe. Is that something that you guys are interested in comparing to this one? I'm still gonna get it, but if you guys want me to do something different, I'll go ahead and go look for something else, and then maybe do the #8 in a later review. So as always, if you like this video, why don't you go give me a big thumbs up. Share this video with anybody that is interested in whiskey. You know, the more people we get involved, the better. You know, you might meet some people in the comments and meet them up at a bar. You never know. So go ahead and share that video for me, please. If you haven't yet, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, and we'll see you on the next video. Cheers. Bye.